Hello and welcome. My name is Chameleon, and in this series, I share unpopular opinions of mine on movies, TV shows, and games. So, with that, today I'm going to tell you why I believe that Speed Racer is better than the majority of the Fast and Furious franchise. Now, I'm not trying to tell you this as a fact, nor am I trying to change your mind. All I ask is that you hear me out. Story. Starting with Speed Racer. This story is great because it combines thrilling action, colourful visuals, and heartfelt themes in a unique and captivating way. The movie itself follows the journey of Speed, a young racing prodigy who dreams of honouring his family legacy and competing in the prestigious World Racing League. Along the way, he faces various challenges and enemies, such as the corrupt world and industries, the mysterious Racer X, and more. The movie also explores the relationships between Speed and his supportive family, his loyal friends, and his romantic interest Trixie. The movie is a faithful adaptation of the classic anime series, but also adds its own creative flair and innovation. The movie uses a distinctive style of cinematography, editing, and CGI that creates a hyper-realistic and immersive experience for the viewers. The movie also features spectacular racing sequences that showcase the speed, skill, and danger of the sport. The movie is not only a visual feast, but also an emotional one. The movie shows how Speed grows as a character and learns to overcome his doubts and fears. The movie also celebrates the joy and spirit of racing and how it can bring people together. As for Fast and Furious, its story started off really well. However, it has become predictable and repetitive over time. It relies on unrealistic and exaggerated action scenes that defy the laws of physics and logic. For example, at one point, the characters drive their cars through a minefield, jump off a cliff with a rope, and fly into space with a rocket car. Impressive as these scenes are, they are not only implausible, but also boring, cheesy, and predictable as they do not create any real tension or suspense. It also lacks character development and emotional depth. The characters are one-dimensional and stereotypical, such as the tough guy, the hacker, the comic relief, and the love interest. They do not have any meaningful arcs or conflicts, and their relationships are shallow and superficial. The dialogue is also cheesy and cliched, full of corny jokes, catchphrases, and sentimental speeches. The story of Fast and Furious recycles the same plot elements and themes over and over again, such as family, loyalty, family, revenge, family, betrayal, family, justice, and family. It ultimately repeats the same formula with minor variations at best. Characters. The movie shows how Speed's family supports him in his racing career, even when he faces danger and opposition from powerful forces. The movie also reveals that Racer X is actually Speed's older brother Rex, who faked his death and became a secret agent to fight against Worlton and his allies. This adds a layer of complexity and emotion to Speed's rivalry with Racer X, as well as his motivation to win the championship. The movie develops the character arc of Speed from a naive and reckless racer to a mature and confident champion. At the beginning of the movie, Speed is driven by his passion for racing and admiration for Rex. He is unaware of the corruption and manipulation that plague the racing industry, and he rejects Royalton's offer to join his team. However, he soon learns that Royalton has been sabotaging his races and threatening his family. Speed realizes that he has to fight not only for himself, but for the integrity and spirit of racing. He decides to join forces with Racer X and other independent racers to compete in the ultimate race, the Grand Prix. It also portrays the character growth of Racer X from a bitter and secretive agent to a supportive and proud brother. As Rex, he was a prodigious racer who wanted to challenge himself and make a difference in the world. However, he was disillusioned by the corruption and violence that he witnessed within the racing industry. As mentioned earlier, he decided to fake his death and assume a new identity as Racer X, a masked vigilante who works for the International Police Agency. He also underwent a facial surgery to conceal his true appearance. However, he didn't reveal his true identity to Speed or his family, fearing that they would not accept him or that they would be endangered by his enemies. He also maintained a cold and distant attitude towards Speed, often challenging him or criticizing him. However, by the end of the movie, Racer X softens his stance towards Speed and even helps him win the Grand Prix. He also admits to himself that he is proud of Speed's achievements and that he still loves him as a brother. The Fast and Furious franchise is known for its action-packed scenes, exotic locations, and flashy cars. However, it is not known for its character development, plot coherence, or thematic depth. The characters in the series are mostly one-dimensional, driven by simplistic motives such as revenge, loyalty, or greed. They rarely face any moral dilemmas, emotional conflicts, or personal growth. The plot points of the franchise are often contrived, inconsistent, or illogical. They rely on convenient coincidences or unrealistic scenarios to move the story forward. The themes of the franchise are shallow, cliched, or repetitive. They revolve around family, friendship, or justice, without exploring any nuances, complexities, or challenges. The Fast and Furious franchise may be entertaining for some viewers who enjoy spectacle and adrenaline, and straight up, some of the movies are good, but they still have no depth in terms of characters, plot, or theme. Family. The movie Speed Racer shows how family is not only defined by blood, but also by love and support without making it over the top and cheesy. Speed's family share a common bond of caring for each other and helping Speed achieve his goals. They also stand up to the corrupt forces that try to manipulate and sabotage the racing industry. The movie demonstrates how family can inspire and motivate one to overcome obstacles and pursue one's dream. Speed's father built the Mark V, the iconic car that Speed drives. He instills in Speed a sense of honor and integrity, as well as a passion for racing. He also encourages Speed to follow his heart and not be swayed by money or fame. Speed's mother is a loving and supportive figure who always believes in Speed and comforts him when he is in doubt or distress. She also reminds him of the importance of family and happiness. Speed's brother, Rex, is a role model and a mentor for Speed who idolizes him and wants to be like him. He teaches him how to be fearless and a skilled racer, as well as a loyal and compassionate person. He also sacrifices himself to expose the corruption in the racing world and protect his family. As popular as the Fast and Furious franchise might be, it also has a reputation for overusing the theme of family. In almost every installment, the main characters emphasize their loyalty, love, and devotion to their chosen family of fellow racers, criminals, and agents. They often repeat phrases like, "We are family," or "I don't have friends, I have family," to express their bond. While this may have been a fresh and appealing concept in the earlier films, it has become a cliche and a source of mockery in the later movies. The franchise seems to rely on the family theme as a way to justify its unrealistic and over-the-top action sequences, as well as to cover up its lack of originality and depth in its plot and characters. The family theme also undermines the stakes and tension of the story, as the audience knows that no matter what happens, the main characters will always survive and reunite with their family. The best part about this entire video is that it's just my opinion. And at the end of the day, that's all it is. It's just my opinion. It's not a fact. Regardless of whether you agree, disagree, like or dislike the video, I'd love to hear your thoughts down in the comments below. If you deem it worthy, like, share, subscribe, or follow me on Twitch, join the Discord to keep up to date on upcoming videos. My friends and I discuss a lot of these things live on Twitch, so join us for those. We do those every second week. Speaking of which, the Hear Us Out videos that I stream live on Twitch will be making a return to YouTube. I've got a lot of them backed up. I will be editing those and posting them in between each Hear Me Out video moving forward to give you a bit more content. Regardless of whether you were here for 2 seconds or watch the entire thing, I thank you for your support, thank you for your time, but most importantly, thank you for hearing me out.